Hello everybody, welcome back to James's Classic Movies. Today we have a 4-pack, actually 5 for you, entitled The Dirty Dozen. That's right. You recognize him, Lee Marvin, as Major Reisman. Filmed in 1967, The Dirty Dozen, starring Lee Marvin, Charles Bronson, Ernest Borgnine, and Telly Savalas, was released. It's, let me clear my throat here. It's a movie based on him going to a prison, or giving orders to go to a prison, and picking out 12 condemned men who are fixing to be executed for crimes, and giving them the option either swing or become soldiers again and go on a deadly mission of which they may not survive or come back. That way their records will show, if they do die, that they served honorably instead of being executed. Of course, Lee Marvin as Major Reisman kind of reluctantly hands this one to him, and it gets funny all the way through. In my personal opinion, this is the best of all of them, but take a look for yourself.
Got your service record here, Major. One tough scrape after another, very short on discipline. I get orders too, and right now I've got some that sound as if they were made for somebody just like you.
You will select 12 general prisoners. Train and qualify these prisoners in as much of the business of behind-the-lines operations as they can absorb.
You didn't come in here to visit me.
What do you want?
The idea is simply that our men are dropped by parachute, they enter their target, and they kill as many senior officers in the time available.
I'm making you a straight proposition.
You don't like the crowds, Major, you fight them.
They don't like officers. Not any of them, and I never have.
But you do like I say, and maybe they won't hurt.
Well, what do you say, Major?
Who does this hotshot Major think he is?
You are their main enemy. You are liable to be their #1 target.
Any one of you try anything smart, and the 12 of you get it right in the head.
Gotcha, Major.
I'd rather trust Hitler.
So try to remember that.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
What do they lock you up for? What did you do?
I only do what I'm called on to do.
I don't know how many Germans we're gonna kill, but we're gonna make an awful lot of noise.
We go on that mission, we all get killed. That's what they want. That's what they want. You must be out of your mind. It might seem that way.
Without a doubt, the most ill-mannered, ill-disciplined officer it's ever been my displeasure to meet.
I hope you enjoyed it. For me, the first one's always the best, but that may not always be the case. In 1985, the Dirty Dozen would come out with another movie. This is called The Next Mission, starring again Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine, Ken Wall, Larry Wilcox, who played one of the Chips on the TV series Chips, and of course Richard Jekyll, who played the sergeant. Directed by Andrew V. McGowan. This picture, well, they get dropped behind the lines again. This time they got to thwart a mission to assassinate Hitler. Why would you want to do that? But heck, let them take Hitler out. Probably would have solved a lot of problems, but they had their reasons. They're giving their orders to do this. It's a well orchestrated picture. Take a look at this.
And this is the explosive sequel you've been waiting for.
What are we supposed to do?
Kill a German general?
It seems to me I've heard this song before.
Lee Marvin leads an even dirtier dozen of criminals on the deadliest mission of them all.
Now, what do you think, Sergeant?
I think the first chance the prisoners get, they're gonna shoot the Major in the back.
Ernest Borgnine, Richard Jekyll, and Lee Marvin return for more wartime action in
I hope you like that. That's a very good movie. Now we're going to bring you missions 3 and 4. 3 and 4, the third one was The Dirty Dozen 3, The Deadliest Mission, filmed in 1987, starring Telly Savalas as Major Wright and Ernest Borgnine, along with Vince Edwards and Vince Van Patten. Let's see. The boys are dropped behind again on enemy lines. They must drop in and destroy a weapons factory. This weapons factory produces deadly gas. And destroy the factory and eradicate the scientists that are in and send them home. We'll send them back to us, in other words. And that's the mission. Take a look at this.
Where's Sturtevant? He's dead.
Stern, get on the radio. Familiarize yourself with the vessel's call letters, but don't attempt any transmission.
You got it.
Let's get this craft cleaned up. We're going up the estuary.
Now, I hope you enjoyed that, because I kind of think this was based along the lines of the heavy water shipment that they sunk, the Resistance sunk in the middle of that water out there that was surrounding the factory, because they ship it down on boats. And I believe this mission was around that. Okay, now, the fourth installment of the Dirty Dozen, we'll call it Dirty Dozen 4, The Fatal Mission. Again, starting Telly Savalas, Ernest Borgnine, Eric Estrada, who's the partner for Larry Wilcox, who was in the second movie. It figures, don't it? And we got Hunt Block and Heather Thomas. We have a girl in this one, and Ernie Hudson. Heather Thomas plays a lieutenant in this, and her mission is to do things that this team can't do. And of course, their mission this time is to stop a train. A train destined for the Middle East. Since the Third Reich is failing, they're going to the Middle East to start the Fourth Reich. And we'll see what happens. Take a look at this.
There they are, Sergeant. All right, spread the word. Get everybody off the train. Go ahead, move it.
What about the Nazis in 2420?
They wanted the train. We're gonna give it to them.
All right, everybody out and off the train.
Come on, Chester!
Command firing!
Let's go.
I was always telling you, take it easy, Shorty.
Again, I hope you enjoyed all 4 of these features, and that you will consider adding them to your collection if they're not there already. If you're a World War II fan, The Dirty Dozen is a must for anybody's collection. Now, what you may not know is they came out with a TV series back in '88, and one of the pilot of the TV series is called The Dirty Dozen, Danko's Dozen, actually, starring Ben Murphy. You'll remember Ben Murphy from Alias Smith and Jones. He played Kid Curry. He plays Lieutenant Danko in here, and you got Frank Marth who plays General Worth. And then you have John Bradley along with Mike Jolly and Bill Kalusin. I had to read that real quick. My phone going off like crazy. It never fails when you try to record, something's going to go wrong. But this is a TV series. Well, you know, much like Combat from the 60s. And I would show you a clip, but I don't want to bore you to death. So we'll leave it like this, and we'll say, until next time, I'm James with James's Classic Movies. You have been watching The Dirty Dozen, and we hope you'll add it to your collection. You have a nice day. We'll see you later.